Correspondent Kevin Cirilli is in Stat Hall on Capitol Hill. Kevin, what are we anticipating will be the outcome of today's vote?
Well, Vonnie, I think we should ask that to Congressman McHenry, who is joining us here from Capitol Hill ahead of this major vote on the Dodd-Frank fix-it bill, as it's being referred to. It's likely going to pass, so what's next after it passes?
Well, then you still have the whole regulatory framework that's continuing to move forward. That's been the untold story largely of the last 18 months, is how this president has moved forward our deregulatory agenda, or really right-sizing regulations through his appointees in the various agencies. And when it comes to financial services, that's been the most dynamic change in the federal footprint is through those various agencies.
So what do you think then specifically in terms of that framework? Do you think there could be any more deregulatory package that advances ahead of the midterms?
Yeah, I think we have one more shot out of the House, and we've worked with our Senate counterparts to schedule votes on that. But this package is the first substantive, real change in any large format that we've been able to get through the Senate since Dodd-Frank was enacted 8 years ago. So this is a fantastic win, 8 years in the making, and that's going to be the greatest benefit for community lending, mortgage lending, and getting capital moving.
And I think it's important to note it's likely going to attract some Democratic support. I take it you don't want to tell me if you want the Financial Services Committee chairmanship, do you?
No, well, gosh, you're going through it all. We'll have a bipartisan vote today, and the day after the election, I'll make the decision whether I want to go into House leadership or go chair the Financial Services Committee.
I want to speak about House leadership because earlier this morning, Congressman, there was a meeting, a closed-door meeting with House Speaker Paul Ryan and the Republican caucus. The reports that I'm reading about, I'm seeing on Twitter, that from the Speaker's perspective, he's a bit frustrated about the immigration issue for folks within his own party, kind of holding it up as a result of their position on immigration. Where are we at with that?
So the Farm Bill and immigration became linked last week, and that's unfortunate. They're two unrelated issues. We have a large group in the House that wants to take on the issue of immigration. Now, unfortunately, that large group is divided in multiple camps on how you resolve the immigration issue. Now, we're a representative democracy. Our representatives in the House of Representatives are as divided as the American people are on how you resolve immigration. And so you add onto that a really challenging environment of a national election coming up where every House seats up. That adds a different layer, an additional layer of really painful discussions that we've got to deal with on immigration. The point of this is that we will have to come to terms, probably in the month of June, with our series of votes that we're going to have on immigration reform.
Last question for you. Can Speaker Paul Ryan hold on to his speakership before the midterm elections?
Yes.
Absolutely. No. So any speculation of that is premature?
Well, the speculation is rampant throughout the media, but I think we're pretty resolved in keeping Paul under the speakership through the end of his term. Then in November, we'll have our elections internally.
Congressman McHenry, we covered it all there. Thank you very much
for
coming on Bloomberg, and let us know about your decision after Election Day. Back to you in New York.